up, everybody? Welcome to the Geek Collective podcast, where we talk about all things geek, all things nerd, and a little bit of our lives sprinkled in between. I'm Kristian. Whoever's next, who wants to go next? I'm joined by Carter, Dalton. What's up, guys?
Hello.
So we're going to be talking about, we got a couple topics we're going to be talking about today. Pop culture, next convention, and Digimon versus Pokemon. That's a fun one. I'm excited for that last one. But let's start with pop culture. Then versus now. And when I say then versus now, I mean as in how has it changed between back then and, let's say, for example, junior high, because that's pretty much the best I can remember when the nerdiness started for all of us, I think, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I also met Dalton back in junior high, so that's a fun one.
I wasn't even alive in junior high. But no, yeah, like pop culture has changed drastically. Like it feels that the past was more like original, and now it just feels like everything is either a sequel that should have happened 20 years ago or just a rehash and a remake of something that's already happened.
I think the pop culture now, from then, it's gone a little bit downhill, but also it's gone uphill, because back then we didn't have, and I'm getting a little bit into how the world is right now with how it being sensitive to everything. Everything is being censored, and everything's being what's the word?
Like washed down.
No, not washed down. And this what?
Everything's kind of PC nowadays.
PC, but also they're trying to be woke also, and it can go to how the difference, and like I've probably talked about this a lot. The Young Justice series. Everything they want to be. Everything wants to be woke when it comes to sexuality and all that stuff, and in the pop culture and cartoons and all that stuff. Back then, it was how the comics were. If they made a comic book TV show, is how the comic book was written. But now they're kind of adding all this stuff, and I don't mind it, but I feel like it's being shoved down my throat.
Well, I mean, if there's one thing I've learned about like comic books, especially from like DC perspective, DC has always been about renewing, because we got the New 52 after so many years of like the original comics. And back then, like if you read the first issue, like I think it's issue 27 of Batman, that's way different from the Batman that we have now. Now, granted, it's still the same premise. He lost his parents. His number one nemesis is always going to be the Joker. But like, there has been so many more characters.
It's been censored, yeah.
Alive. Yeah.
Back then, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. I drew a blank. Harley Quinn. They weren't a thing back then, and I think after New 52, that's when it brought it to light. It might have been one or two things on it.
I think it's more of a premise of Joker and Harley's relationship, as iconic as it is the most toxic relationship in the world. And when it comes to Poison Ivy and Harley, their relationship is more genuine. They actually care about each other, but it doesn't stop the fact that Harley still goes back to the Joker. Like,
yeah, but then
I don't think it really changes anything. I think they were written that way for a specific reason.
I feel like everything's kind of forced nowadays.
Like I said, it's being forced down my throat.
Like I just saw an article not too long ago saying it's not too late to make Wednesday gay.
What does
Like,
that mean?
I
Well,
mean,
they-
one we never knew. It's a matter of fact that growing up with the Addams family, we never knew anything about Wednesday's sexuality. But now it's like, yes, I do agree that nowadays everybody cares too much about a character's sexuality, and I think it's a matter of trying to
Oh, the
relate to a
Wednesday.
character.
I thought you were talking about the fucking day.
Oh, come on.
It's hump day for a reason.
I thought you were talking about the day,
No,
not
but
the the TV show, the web series.
no, it's a TV show.
It's not a TV
It's a
show.
Netflix show. Sorry,
It's a Netflix show. That's why I was like,
It's TV. That was that not
It's still TV.
it's still
So
TV. The TV
it's
show
still-
Wednesday. I didn't think that was it.
Yes, not the day of the week, buddy. I do feel a lot of people care too much about people's sexuality, and I think it's because we're more open about it now.
Yeah.
Too
I think
open.
Well,
I wouldn't say too
And it's
open.
that
though.
sounded.
Like,
I'll take that back. It sounds that
it
sounds
does
rude.
sound a little.
It sounds a little bit
'cause-
rude.
Because growing up, all we had were heterosexual characters, and if we did have LGBT characters, something bad always happened to them. They find
Right.
love, and then something bad happened to them. They didn't end up being with who they wanted to be with in the first place, or it's always the iconic gay person falling in love with a straight person, never being able to have requited love. Like, it's always been bad. But now we're at a time where, like, we have storylines where LGBT members actually get happy endings. Like,
Yeah.
back
And I
in middle
agree.
school,
I
all we
agree
had
that.
was the L word, bro. Now that shit was crazy.
Loser.
No, lesbian.
Loser.
Let's be
You know this
honest.
by now.
Let's be
Let's
honest.
be honest about this.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
Now there's so many more medias of finding a connection, and people just want to see representation. And I
It's just
wouldn't
gotten
say it's
out of
like
hand.
too much. I mean, I wouldn't
At
say
this
it's
point where
gotten
we
too-
are, it's gotten out of hand.
I don't think it's gotten out of hand. I think it's just you guys are not used to it. And I mean, nobody's used to seeing gay people on
Well,
TV other
listen,
than
I want to
like,
identify as an
race.
attack helicopter. Okay.
Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's just the amount of it. You know, it's and where it's at. You know, now you see it in a lot of cartoons that are aimed at children, and we're pushing political issues and social issues towards children when we used to watch shows where, you know,
Yeah,
you
but
know
we
what I
used to
mean? Like,
watch.
Look at
we used to
how
watch
we used
Adult Swim when we weren't supposed to. I mean,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
be honest.
Right.
We're a different
Definitely.
generation.
but if
we're
we
the middle ground generation. All right, we were outside and we were technology based, and
We were the outsiders.
We were the last great generation of our time.
More or less.
well, if you look
but
at like Gumball versus Ed, Ed and Eddie, Gumball covers a lot of subliminal political stuff and
Yes.
a lot of
Yes.
sexual jokes
But see, then you
we
have
catch. But
then
I'm
you
assuming
also
younger
have-
don't.
yeah, you also have Steven Universe. That one's heavy on all that shit.
I never watched it.
Neither did I.
Steven Universe is heavy on the transgender, gay. Oh, gay. Is that
Just say LGBTQ. It
LGBT?
makes
Like
it
the
easier.
whole, yeah.
But I think if what I've heard about Steven Universe is
it's good. I'm not
anything
gonna
true,
lie. It's good.
It's more than just, you know, the alphabet community. It's about just finding oneself.
Yes.
And
that's-
sometimes that story is better portrayed in an LGBT fashion, because when you grow up heterosexual, life has been handed to you in a silver platter. Every single representation on TV has been heterosexual. So there's not very many, like I said, there's not very many alphabet mafia people that, you know, have good outcomes in their story. But I do believe that people are they're too centered in trying to figure out, oh, is
And
this
like
character gay, or is the actor portraying the character gay, when we should just be focusing on, is this show or movie good enough to be even in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
This goes
there's
back, like I
so
said,
many
with
times.
the series Young Justice. Young Justice is based on the New 52, I believe, or a different one. But Young Justice, it's like they tried reviving Teen Titans. Now, Teen Titans was an amazing series. I don't remember right now off the top of my head if Teen Titans had any drop of the LGBT community in there. Maybe one or two. I'm not sure.
That I remember, I don't believe so. But no, I don't think that Young Justice was New 52 based. I think it was just connecting to the Justice League animated series. And then it just got a little bit darker than the
Justice League. Which one? The Justice League movies, the separate ones?
No. Like,
or the Justice
animated
League
series, right? The animated series that was on
the OG
Network or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
Justice League,
so
Justice
they did
League
that
Unlimited.
one, and then it was Justice League Unlimited was basically after that. So Young Justice is basically the transition to a more darker tone from those, because like those were more based off of like actual comic stories, and then Young Justice was just seeing the background characters, compared to seeing the main big honchos.
But and the thing is, I love Young Justice, and I don't know how far have y'all watched Young Justice at all?
The last time that I saw it was I think it was like on season 2. I don't think it made it past
Dalton?
5 seasons.
What?
Have you seen Young Justice at all?
No, I have not.
Well,
I think I watched a couple episodes. I mean, I just didn't quite like it because I'm not a big fan of these rehashing of old shows. You know what I mean?
It's not rehashing old show. It's like a complete new.
No, it is, homie. It's retelling their backstories. DC is huge on this. They started a new show and then it retells the backstory. Somehow it's different. Now you got a new actor involved. I'm just sick and tired of it. I don't like rehashing old shows because it never comes out as good as the original.
Okay. I recommend you sit down and at least watch it until season 2.
At least till season 2.
Season 2, and there's not that many.
And what is there? 3 episodes or three seasons? You're telling me to watch 90% of the fucking show until it gets good? Like what?
I think there's 4 seasons.
Okay, so you want me to watch half the show before you're like, it's good at this point.
But okay,
so when it comes to that, so the Young Justice. The story does get rehashed in Titans, the HBO show, just a little bit more tweaked.
Yeah. And
darker.
The thing is with Young Justice, and again, I don't want to sound mean or anything about the creators and the thing and how they made it, but you can see as the seasons go on how they're trying to shove it down her throat. Like first season, fine, normal kind of show, and I think around half of season 2, that's when they start showing in a little bit of LGBT, as in Aqualad, he ends up being gay. Like, okay, fine, surprise, cool, no problem. And then so on and so on. Every season or every half season and all that stuff, they start changing shit. They start, I think towards the last season, they've come out with, it's about see something, say something. It's about human trafficking. It's about
I mean, that's
depression. It's about it's real life.
You're talking about
their real life issues, but they're like addressing it and hey, because like at the end of certain episodes, they actually put up the information. It's like, hey, see something, say something,
Well,
or human trafficking and all that stuff. And I'm like,
for everybody listening, we understand that's a good thing, but I think what he means is
it's a good thing.
He came to watch this show, enjoy kind of the backstories of the people, not delve into real life problems that are happening right now.
I watch cartoons just so I can get away from my problems.
But you forget that most of the time the people who are watching those cartoons are kids, but who are with the kids watching those cartoons? Adults. Every single piece
more
of
or less
media is every single
adults.
child media is also made for adults.
Look at Dalton.
Like
he's about to have
Disney
a kid.
Movie
He still watches cartoons.
Things, right? Every Disney movie has subliminal like things that only adults catch on to. Obviously, when we were kids and watched those things, we're just like, haha, whatever. And then now that we're adults, we're just like, oh, like Simba and Nala weren't just rolling down a hill.
Right.
Just like,
yeah.
That wasn't just that, you know. We learned things after the fact.
Toy Story. You remember Sid's toys? You remember Sid's toys?
Yeah.
They had
the
second
hooker.
The hooker.
The hooker. Yeah, the hooker and the
Spider baby spider. That's baby spider with baby spider, the spider or a spider baby or something like that.
Yeah,
what does that mean? I don't even know.
Yeah, what does that one mean?
It's a baby spider. It's just the baby spider.
Okay, but that's not like subliminal. That's literally
then there's I think some of them had different names.
You're thinking of the hooker. I think the only one was the hooker, really.
It was two of them. It was like the hooker and then the one next to the hooker, but I don't remember what the next one
the duck. I think it was the duck, the muscular duck. It's like the duck head, and it has like a muscle body.
Like, oh, the camera had to change. Man, you gotta put some stuff in the background, bro.
I can put guns back there.
I can put guns. There we go.
No, but
RGB, Batman shit, and then guns.
Like my thing with like pop culture is like obviously I love like the things that made our generation, but now it feels like there's nothing original. Like
everything's copied and pasted.
How many? Like I love Michael Myers, but there's been how many movies? I love Jason. How many movies? Scream 6 is about to come out. I was about to say
Scream 6 too.
Look at Wednesday. That's a rehash of
the Addams Family.
The Addams Family.
It's just her story, just centric on her.
My question is like, who the person that decided? You know, I want to make a Wednesday series from the Addams Family.
Well, that's the thing, buddy. There's nothing original, like Carter said. There's nothing original on TV.
Original anymore.
It's literally what played in the past 10 years that we can rehash and remake or revamp.
My favorite animated Disney movie is The Lion King. I could not get past the live action with like, I'm sorry, Beyonce, I love you, and I would have watched it because you were Nala, and it's just like, oh, Beyonce? But like, it didn't feel right. Like, it didn't feel right. No, like, despite it was an amazing cast, it just didn't feel right to me because I grew up with the original Lion King. Jeremy Irons was Scar. Like, you couldn't have kept him. You kept the original Mufasa voice. You might as well.
Yeah.
I was like,
they should have brought everybody that.
Timon and Pumbaa did not sound like Timon and Pumbaa.
Well, that's the thing. It's always recasting.
No, and that's fine. It's fine. Like, obviously, they had to keep Mufasa because that is an iconic voice. You can't. It's like recasting Darth Vader's voice. Like, obviously, it's the same exact voice.
But we also have to put in consideration. Okay, we're not directors. We're not casting people,
course.
And
like,
so
everybody has to audition.
See, the thing is, we think that these people should be the person. This person should be, and then we're thinking this, and then we're like, what if it didn't work? What if the reason why they casted the people they casted or the voices?
Because it probably just didn't feel the same, right?
90% of them 90% of the people that would be recasted would turn the role down.
Yeah, because they don't want to be stuck with the labeling of, oh, you're back at doing Lion King or you're back at doing Aladdin and all this stuff. And it's just like,
but if
I
you're
understand that there's
here's
so
a repeat.
many.
Here's a good example for repeat. How I Met Your Father.
I haven't seen anything, but I really want to see it.
I want to see it too.
Like,
How I Met Your Father.
Show.
And
the
So 90s show. That's another one too.
You get the cameos from the original cast,
Mm-hmm.
other than just
Fez though. You seen Fez?
He looks weird.
I'm just tired of them trying to pull the nostalgia thing, because at this point I don't even want to watch it.
That's literally all it is. Is that they're just pulling the nostalgia from our generation.
I'd rather rewatch
trying to pull us. Yeah.
I'd rather rewatch the original.
I would rather watch the original That 70s Show. I would rather watch the original How I Met Your Mother and see Barney go through all that stuff all over again in the Bro Code book. I rather rewatch things than watch the newer rehashing of it. Because it's not going to feel the same. You're always going to go into it critically. Like, that's the main thing. There's going to be another Final Destination at some point. Obviously, I'm going to watch it.
Oh, 100%.
There's I already saw it.
Fast and Furious 10. Literally, I have not seen a trailer for it. The only thing on YouTube that I've seen are the old trailers for all the other Fast and Furious movies.
I saw the poster.
Like,
did you see the poster?
No.
For the it's I think the final race or something.
Like, I'm just like, what?
And it's just Toretto, just like his chest. You see the chain and everything, and then it's an X.
Okay, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like it's just his chest.
But like, every single time that I see on YouTube, it's just like Fast 10, like Fast X or Fast 10, whatever you want to call it. And then it's just like trailer, and then when I go to click it, the last one it showed me was the Too Fast, Too Furious trailer, and I was like, one, I love that movie. I might go rewatch it. But this isn't the trailer that I thought it was going to be.
We should do a Fast and Furious marathon.
We should. We should also do a Final Destination marathon. We should do a marathon of every single movie.
John Wick marathon.
I tried to get you on that, and you were like,
I finished. I've rewatched number 1, and I finished it. Now we gotta watch number 2.
Number 3 is where it hits.
I have no idea what number 3 is about, because I remember we watched 1 and half of 2.
All you gotta know is Excommunicado, homie.
No. Then I think I did watch it. Then Excommunicado. Yeah, I think I watched that one.
Nah, you didn't watch it.
Another thing that's changed about pop culture, and this is like more like the way that we see things. When's the last time y'all went to the movie theater?
To
actually
okay.
Down?
You're right.
I was just talking to Jess about this because there's a movie theater down the street and I wanted to check it out because there's no AMC's here. It's Harkin Theaters. Don't know what the fuck that is, but gotta try it eventually.
It's part of the monopoly somewhere.
So
I was looking it up. AMC.
I was looking it up and there's nothing on that is good. Like a bunch of stuff I've never heard of. And I'm like, what is all this?
Like, I feel like I haven't been to the movie theater in so freaking long, because why go to the movie theater? Like, the last time I went to the movie theater was for an MCU movie.
Well,
it was for a Spider-Man movie. It's never been about anything else except for like DC, Star Wars, and MCU. That's literally the only reasons I've been to the movie theater. Everything else goes on streaming services the next day.
Yeah, well,
next week.
Pre-2020, that was...
Yeah.
If you wanted to watch a movie, you had to go to the theaters. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Or you had to wait until it came out on DVDs and then it would go to streaming. Like, usually it would be like a 3-month process to watch a movie. Now, like you said, they just go straight to the streaming service on the day of the release. And I think that is going to be the death of the movie theaters, honestly.
1,000%, because like I miss that experience. I used to go to the movie theater almost every single week.
I miss blockbuster experience.
But I have this thing, like with me, when I like to go to the movies, I'm in it. I'm like zoned in.
Don't talk to me.
1000%.
So yeah, don't talk to me. But when I go to the movies, it does not fail. Somebody's talking in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
What you do? What
I
you
feel like
do? What you do? You know what you do?
no.
Rent the theater. Because it's
Ain't nobody
you think
got
affordable.
I'm-
money for that.
What do you
It's
think? I'm
affordable.
fucking.
It's. I'm not
How is it
joking. It's
affordable?
you can rent out one full movie theater.
How much?
Person.
Continue talking while I do this. I'm gonna look it up.
My thing is, right, yeah, it's after COVID, everyone lost theater etiquette.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to watch the movie at home and have a conversation about it. And then when you go to the movie theater, like, yeah, somebody's always having a conversation. Like, occasionally I'll have a little mini conversation, and it's mostly like, I can't believe that happened. And then that's it. And then you go back into the movie and you're just like watching, you start crying, you look to the person next to you and be like, but now it's just like,
People just being loud, and it's at the point where I just want to leave.
yeah, where it's just like, I rather wait till this movie comes on a streaming service.
Yeah.
I can easily watch this movie in the comfort of my home, in my bed, lights off, the screen right here next to me because of the phone.
Yeah.
And it is perfectly fine. I don't like. I literally
But
think the last time I went to the movie theater was to go see Spider-Man: No Way Home.
But I do like you said, I like the
All right.
I like the movie theater feel and going out to watch the movies and all that. It's exciting.
How much does it cost?
So you can rent the theater for 1 to 20 people, right?
For
How much?
Let's say Puss in, because you got to click a movie. Puss in Boots, $199.
Yeah, affordable. $200.
$200. Everybody puts.
Yeah, because I have 20
$10
people that want to go to the theaters right now.
Pay $10.
$10 or something. I don't know.
Pay
And plus, if I know
for the movie, just watch it.
So here's the other thing. If I take you to the fucking theater that you know is rented out and it's full of our friends, what makes you think that you're not fucking talking during that fucking movie?
I'll be all the way in the front so I don't talk to
I'm
you.
I'm gonna hit you, homie.
just chuck something
he's
at
gonna
me.
throw a popcorn at you. He's gonna just be throwing popcorn at you.
And
you're like, why is
I
it
mean,
raining?
hey. Top Gun. It's $159.
No.
So it varies on movie? Well, Top Gun's old.
Like original Top Gun or Top Gun 2?
Which
is still already on streaming services to begin with.
Yeah.
OG Top Gun.
But yeah, I miss the theater feel. I miss like that what's her name? The actress that does that AMC commercial.
Don't you dare. I've seen that thing
feeling, man.
so many times. I hate it.
What's her name? I forgot.
I don't even know.
Oh my god, she's a redhead, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I just got tired of seeing her.
Like I miss the roller coaster one.
Oh yeah.
It's like going through all the soda and all that. I miss that. Like
No.
The whole like
Carter,
looking at somebody and saying,
have you gone to Puerto Rico movie theaters?
Do I look like I go to Puerto Rico?
Have you gone? Like, did you ever go?
No, because
that shit's
here.
Say, mira. Shut up.
That shit hits different.
I'm sure you can. Why? Because they speak in Spanish? It got
no. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing that y'all talking about, but it's different.
Got subtitles.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's just really loud in the movie theater.
I know it got subtitles because
it's just really loud in the movie theater.
Yeah, it's very loud. It's a lot of screaming.
It's not even the movie that's loud.
No,
it's a lot of screaming.
You can't even hear the movie.
No, but another thing is like YouTube. Do you feel like everything you watch on YouTube is literally the same thing over and over again? Like it doesn't matter who it is. Like there's no originality anymore, and I miss that. I miss being able to discover a YouTube video and be like, "Hey, look at this one," and it's
Yeah, it's just repeats, challenges, this and that.
Like yeah, and it's literally the same thing over and over again. And like most of my YouTube channel is gameplay. Strangely financial advice, which isn't helping right now, and like become a better you. It's not helping. I haven't become better. But it's just like the same thing. And then it's just like recommended for you. It's like, can you recommend me something that I wouldn't watch? Like, push me towards something different. Because YouTube used to be like, the main screen used to be like a massive thing of everything. And now it's just like the same type of style video.
What's viral?
Yeah. And it's like 90% of my YouTube is just shorts of TikToks.
Wait, when did we go to YouTube?
It's culture.
Oh.
Pop culture, homie.
Pop culture.
YouTube is part of
YouTube.
pop culture now?
Everything
Heck
is pop
yeah.
culture. It's based on what you watch and comprehend. And
Like, let's remember, we went from old school YouTube where everybody could put a video and they could monetize it to now you have to have what, 1,000?
100,000.
No,
Think-
it's 1,000
no, it's
and then
10,000.
100,000 views
10,000 subscribers. 10,000
before
subscribers.
you can monetize anything anymore. You have to be viral, and how are you going to be viral when everybody's doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm. You gotta be original. That's fucking hard to do.
How are we supposed to be
Originality.
original when even the movie people can't even be original and make their own movies?
that is
Then
true.
You make your own movie.
Originality in this world is very
Like,
far and in between.
How
Mhm.
many Mission Impossibles have they been? How many James Bonds have there been?
Who that?
Oh no.
It's just either continue a series
How
or
many
just
episodes of Law and Order SVU are there going to be?
how many CSIs have they been?
30,000 at this point. I don't even know. Everything is repeat, and for a moment, I just wish that we could just take a pause, nobody make anything, and then see if like in 5 years somebody's just like, I have an idea, and it's actually original.
You know how Disney used to have the Disney Vault movies?
Yeah.
Exactly. You imagine
Which is not even vaulted. It's just old movies coming back.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
The different
Imagine
type of
the
stream.
the channels, not the TV channel, not the TV shows where they were. The TV channels themselves would come back.
Like the original, like, my name is blah blah blah, and you're watching Disney Channel. And then you do the, I can't even do it. Like, right, like
You almost did the McDonald's logo. Do.
I forgot.
I'm loving it.
Like, yeah, like I missed that. Like I miss.
Oh, you remember
missing
JetX? You ever watch JetX?
Yes.
That shit was the bomb.
Disney XD, like.
Ooh, Disney XD.
I miss Nick
Cartoon-
Jr., man.
Nick Jr.
Cartoon Network's no more.
Yeah, not Cartoon Network's no more.
Like, we
Doesn't
lost
exist.
Cartoon Network. Like, we lost Payless. We lost Toys R Us, which apparently is making a comeback.
How? Oh my God, Carter! You.
Did I just become a robot?
You froze.
You
For a
froze.
second.
You froze.
It's okay. I'm back, guys.
I love that
I was trying to go
the
back in
video is
time.
actually
I was trying
going on. And you can also put videos on podcasts. So
Yeah, I know. That's
Gonna
how
be-
That's fine. They're gonna see the. I just missed. I went back in time, guys. I tried to bring it back. It didn't work. But
ooh,
I don't know.
the one that introduced anime to everybody, Toonami.
Yeah, but that was also.
If we could get that back,
If we get
honestly.
Toonami back,
But let's face it. When is the last a
TV
really Toonami worthy anime has come out?
Well, Toonami were the. I think My Hero would have been a good Toonami.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
No,
don't
after Toonami, like
I
after
don't
the
know.
shows that we watched, I think My Hero would have been a good one because it's such a big anime. They would have brought back, Bleach, obviously for the new Bleach.
Bleach. Well, dude, there's 600 episodes.
And Bleach played them all. I think. Dragon Ball Z, good lord, that thing would be still going. One Piece,
still
obviously, is still
They came
would
out with
be.
a movie the other day. Not the other day, but like last week.
One Piece is One Piece would obviously still be there.
One Piece is coming out.
Sadly,
with
the
something on
big three.
Netflix.
Sadly, the big originals, big three, big four, whatever you want to call them. Well, No, not whatever.
Okay.
What do
let
you
me
think the
guess
big
then.
three? What's your big three?
I don't know, man. I forgot Toonami, man.
No. Big three as an
Just
anime
big.
wise. Big three between.
It was Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball Z is the big three.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
there's
One Piece as well, but I don't know.
it's because Dragon Ball Z. I think they say that Dragon Ball Z is its own person or its own series.
I mean, Dragon Ball Z was like the OG one that I
but
knew
it's
about.
also the shonen.
Because I didn't know any about all the other ones. I mean, Naruto I kind of halfway knew, but I didn't.
They're the shonens, right?
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I'm pretty sure, homie, you're not streaming.
I'm not
Oh
streaming.
no,
I'm
he
recording.
accidentally pressed it.
I
He
accidentally
okay.
pressed stream. We are in. We're on 4. Dang it. We're on 45 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
All right.
Well,
Speaking of anime, we are planning to go to WeebCon
yes.
this year.
Yes.
Right?
Definitely.
When is that?
It is in April.
April?
Something. I think it's 7th.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
April 7, 8, 9.
April 7th through the 9th. My main thing, the thing that I'm most excited for, is just the experience.
You know what? I wanted to see if I had tickets to that because I'm pretty
you
sure
did tell me that earlier.
That you might
You weren't
have
sure
already
that
bought tickets.
He might have bought tickets for it.
Well, if you're not gonna go, we'll take them.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not one to always go to conventions. I've only been to literally maybe
Couple.
two or three. My first convention was 2016 ACON, which was in Fort Worth, and it was nice. It was nice.
ACON Fort Worth. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was when it was in the
year?
hotel.
What year?
16. It was when
16?
it was in the
Trying to
hotel.
think if I was at 2016 at the Hilton or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was at the hotel.
Yeah.
So I went to that one. It was awesome. I saw a dude dressed as Seto Kaiba, and I was like, I'm gonna marry him. And then I realized that.
Oh, Dalton's first experience at a convention was great.
Why?
You know, he said why. Apparently,
you saw a dude dressed up as Sailor Moon, and we were behind them on the escalator.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to experience.
That was his first convention experience.
But me and Kristian are going to not a convention of sorts, but a little opening. Is that what it is? A little.
It's like I think it's a grand opening. I'm not sure. I don't know if you remember where it is, Dalton. Like I was looking at some of this was back then when you were living at the first house. You know where there were some new apartments being built across from Six Flags. It's right across from the Home Depot. On the other side of 30. I think the apartments are called like
Depot.
Huh?
He's like, there's a Home Depot?
Across from Six Flags?
He's like, a Home Depot. All I know is about Lowe's.
I'll show it to you later on. Send you the link to them.
But
because it's a whole Pokemon card.
I know where you're at. Wait, yeah. What are you asking? I don't even know.
Oh, the store is there. It's a whole ass Pokemon card store.
I'm excited for that, as y'all can tell.
Like full on Pokemon card store. They're probably. I'm 100% sure that store is they're gonna probably have a booth over at WeebCon. So that's
exciting. That'd be exciting, and you know why.
Shut up. What are your biggest plans for? What's your plan for WeebCon?
I'm gonna make sure that I have enough money to buy things.
But you got 2 months.
I know. I just want one.
We got personal
looks like I have stuff. Like it looks like I have stuff, but like the walls across from me, it's barren.
Same here.
So I kind of want to have some
decoration
and stuff.
Same here, man.
So I just want some decorations. Have photographic proof that I went to the convention. So I want to actually take pictures with the people that I go with, other than just of the place that I went to.
So I'm not 100% sure I'm going to WeebCon. I mean, I guess I can.
You can.
You should.
You will.
Well, it also depends on the pregnancy.
When
you can bring the baby.
But if I do go, gosh,
if you
I don't know. I'm kind of tapped out
go,
on buying more
items.
Collect stuff. Don't buy stuff. Just buy stickers. And you don't have to go to buy stuff. You can enjoy the convention itself.
Well, yeah, but you asked what am I looking to get at WeebCon.
And hold our wallets for us.
That I can do that.
And then he's gonna spend our money.
Kristian,
I don't think so.
Give me your $5. Give it here.
Damn it. What, $5? What would $5 get me at a convention? Nothing.
A sticker.
A sticker.
Not even. I'm pretty sure stickers are like $10.
Like a decent one sticker that's not holographic, just a decent regular sticker. That
paper sticker, not a vinyl. Not even a vinyl sticker.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be a sticker that you could put on a piece of paper. It's gonna be a gold star.
It's gonna be a gold star. It's those stickers that they gave off for free for like
when you pick up your attack.
I just need to get me a sticker at WeebCon that just says "Go fast, eat ass." And I'll just put that on the Polaris.
Nice.
With I don't know, maybe Deku just giving a thumbs up and just underneath plus ultra.
Depends.
I also
depends on
or Ida. Ida. There you go.
Ida.
Go fast, Ida.
You, Kristian, actually VOD your convention experience, so that you're not worried about missing out because you stop recording because you're more busy doing the oohs and
I think I can do that with the GoPro. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I gave you that idea, and then you're just like, you're gonna make me be one of those people.
No,
so
but
if you didn't want to be that person.
Video vlog. That's what I try to do every convention. I can only get 2 days.
That's what he's saying. Helping. He wants to help you do it.
I can help you do it.
Okay,
so
keep me in track.
Yeah, like I can wear it watching you doing whatever you're doing.
Kind of like an interview type sort of situation.
The human cameraman.
Yeah, man.
Carter's the human cameraman.
I'm your manager for a reason, sir. But no, I just want to experience the nerd. The nerd.
My plan for what do you want to find? Like, that's another question. Like, what do you want to find? But my plan for it is vlog. Or what am I looking for is... I don't know what I'm looking for yet. I always want to leave the convention with at least one thing. A shirt.
It's like you'll know it when you see it. Type thing.
See everything.
But then usually that's the one you can't afford.
Yeah.
Like that's it. That's what I want. And then you're like, you look at the price tag, I'm like, I don't want it anymore.
Like that the V1 poster things.
Yeah.
They're great. But they're expensive. They're like $70 each, $60 each?
Depending on the style, yeah.
Yeah. And then they throw like a good deal. Oh, buy 3 and you get a 20% discount.
Hey, I'm waiting for them to say that to me.
And then you're like, that's actually not a bad idea. But if you actually like take a moment and think about it, I'm like,
I feel like
still spending a lot.
Like, I think if they have Squirtle and his evolutions plus the Mega Blastoise,
they have too many.
I would spend the money.
They have too many.
I know they have so many different like options, but that would be perfect for like my nerdness right now. Okay, because like all you see right here is like Nightwing, Batman, and what do I have here? The Chase, Robin, and the Joker from the Killing Joke, and then over here is my Deathstroke wall. But like, I want more than that. literally last night, Megan was just like, "Well, you did have an adult room." Because
No,
if you
okay.
look up, it's
For that, talking
it's
about the
nerdy.
adult room,
It gets nerdy.
Dalton made me feel ashamed a little bit a while back
Good.
Yeah.
because of my tapestry that I got from Spencer's. It's an anime lewd tapestry, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's a little bit much. And then I decided, okay, let me take 90%. Like I took like 90% of the stuff, like off the walls, all the nerd shit, and everything. I'm like, I felt great, but also disappointed at myself because I was like, I really have nothing like mature to decorate the apartment with.
That's the problem, is that I have nothing.
And then I did the way I did it was I tried jamming everything in one wall, which is on the computer wall right here, and then it slowly started spreading again.
Yeah,
it's like a disease. Like I got look, adult stuff. It's a bar. This is an alcoholic adult stuff. But I have collectibles and shit up here.
it is what it is.
You know.
And then I ended up having a podcast studio made.
Which is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Remotely. But I don't know. I think the ultimate goal every single time you go to a convention is just to
come out
have
with
fun.
one thing. One thing. That's what
and have fun.
one thing and have fun.
It's
the sweet good feeling of temporary serotonin.
Just the experience is that one thing.
Oh, it's fun.
Because if I leave being pissed off, that can be a problem.
From it, and I've learned from experience. And take this to heart, and please take my advice. Never go to a convention by yourself. Never go to a convention by yourself. It is the loneliest thing.
I don't think you should consider it lonely because it gives you the opportunity to meet new people, talk to people. You're not forced.
Not for us. Not for us.
But then you're just like not forced to be stuck with your like buffer. Like.
Who's buffer?
If you go with Dalton, you're going to be stuck at Dalton's hip the whole entire time.
No, not really.
I mean, you might disappear for 5 seconds, but you're not going to have a conversation with someone else because you're just like, oh, I could easily
anime. I think it was Anime Matsuri. We said no. What was the last time? It was Fan Expo.
Yeah, but you were stuck to Nathan Velasquez.
Yeah, because also he's the one that gave me a ride. He was my ride, so I had to stay with him.
I mean, you didn't have to stay with him. Just be like, hey, we'll meet here at this time to leave. I don't know. I feel like I could go to a convention by myself. You're right. It would probably be lonely.
Because
then I won't have to worry about my people disappearing.
I have gone by myself. It was all right. I mean,
it's the feeling to me because I'm a social person.
I didn't stay long.
It's the whole. And it's this interaction, this action that you do, and it's a subconscious. Hey, dude. Because when you're like, oh, look at, I have no friends. That's the whole thing.
Look at a random person and be like, yo, did you see this? Can you tell me not to buy it? Can you tell me not to buy it? Because I will buy it.
When you look
and then the guy says, no, buy it. Buy it.
And then the person that you're talking to is the person that owns the booth, and they're like, no, you should buy it. Please.
Yo, that'd be the fucking dirtiest, sleazy way to get people to buy your shit.
Oh, 1,000%.
Have somebody in the crowd who's like, yo, this is cool.
You act like the government doesn't already do that.
What do you mean?
The government does that? Commercials.
No, like literally, if me and Dalton didn't know each other, I was part of a booth. If he was eyeing something, he wasn't sure. I would come up and was like, "Yo, that's dope. I wish I could get that. Is that the only one?"
You're talking about the pyramid scheme, tactic where they plant somebody in the audience.
That's all we gotta do, man. That's how we're gonna sell your merch, Kristian.
Yo, let's do it. I don't know.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I just bought this. It's kind of soft. Y'all should get one.
Oh, where's the booth? What's the name of the booth?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh my god.
It's over there somewhere. You'll see it.
You see it.
You'll see a guy that looks desperate.
Please buy
And
my
it's just you
shirts.
being like, please buy my stuff.
Please buy my
You'll be wearing a sad boy hoodie, looking sad, and they'll be like, "That's gotta be the guy."
That's the guy.
That's him. That's the guy.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
I just want to leave with Pokemon stuff. That's it. I just want Pokemon stuff.
Just want more cards.
I need more cards. All right, that's business now,
This-
man. That's
this-
my business now.
Can you?
In
do you
1 month,
have?
I've made.
All right. My question is: do you have a folder or binder, whatever, where you're
Yes.
collecting the cards,
Hold up.
like
hold
your
up,
own
pause.
personal? You know,
Yeah. Pause. I got it. It's somewhere in this room.
it's the personal collection of collecting. How many Pokemons are we at?
So,
How many Pokemons are we at?
I am.
No, in general, how many Pokemons?
I don't know.
Like actual Pokemon,
1,323.
there's 1,000 something Pokemon right now. But I don't know. My personal collection, my living Pokédex is pretty full. It's pretty full,
But you know what's
all
better
right,
than Pokemon?
nothing is better than Pokemon,
Digimon.
buddy.
Here goes
Wrong.
All right, okay, so we're gonna do Digimon versus Pokemon now. All right,
Yeah,
let me just
yeah.
let me spit some facts for you. All right, Pokemon came first, right? Don't interrupt me. Pokemon came first in 1997.
Yes.
Digimon was 2 years late.
Yes.
Pokemon has lasted for 25 plus seasons because it's not over. Digimon lasted for a total of 5. Oh, I'm out of focus right now. And I can tell you one thing. If you were to ask me which one of each, like if I were to pick one from each one, I would obviously be able to answer you Squirtle and its evolutions. If you ask me for a Digimon, I'm gonna be like the one that doesn't turn into a human.
They all turn into humans.
Which is this weird part. I don't know any of their names, man. I just know
Or
it ends
just
with
something
Mon.
Mon. Yeah. Something Mon. I don't even know what they're fighting.
They're
And the
fighting each
weird
other.
part, okay, the weird part is that the Pokemon show came after the game, right? It came after the game.
Yeah.
Digimon came after the movie. The show came after the movie. I know I went to go see the movie. Do I remember the premise? No. Do I remember the premise of Pokemon 2000? I cried. All right.
Yeah.
Like,
And so it's all and all the seasons there's for Digimon, there's a lot of different seasons and there's different universes because they don't all connect. There are
see,
some that
that's
do
the-
connect, some don't.
are you trying to say it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh situation? Where it's just like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
So I'm looking at one
Yeah.
flow chart. I'm looking at one flow chart
Well, I'll agree.
of one
Pokemon is-
Digimon, and he can turn into the 3 different that turn into another 6 different Digimon. Like there's like
because okay.
20 fucking evolutions that this man can have.
Okay.
It's a
And that's
man.
right. Okay.
It's a man.
So
It just-
first of all,
what's the name of the
when you
the dinosaur one?
the like the main
The one
one,
that looks like a
Yeah,
that
the
looks like
main
a
one.
dinosaur.
the main one,
I think so,
depends.
yeah.
It depends. Which
What
one?
do you
Oh,
mean
good God. Depends. This is the best show.
Agumon.
Depends.
Agumon. That's-
Who?
Agumon.
Is he a water type?
No, it's a fire
See?
type.
See,
Fire
Yeah.
type.
it's a fire
they have
type
types?
with agua in its freaking name.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
so
just like
weird.
just looking at the evolutions, it just seems like it can go from a little cream puff to a fucking mech monster man
Okay, so the way.
dragon.
So okay, how do you?
Do the Digimon actually speak English?
Yes.
Yes.
That's weird.
That's
Yes.
weird. It's
The only
enslavement.
Pokemon that
It's
spoke
enslavement.
English
No,
is
so-
Meowth and Team Rocket Meowth and then Mewtwo. That's it. Everybody else just says their name.
Or they're
I
psychic.
think Celebi could. Yeah, I think Celebi
Psychic
could.
speak.
speak.
They can
And Dark.
some
Pretty
some
much
psychic
all
Okay,
all
but
of
that's
the
that's in your head.
legendaries. Yeah,
How
all
is
the
it in your head?
legendaries.
Oh yeah,
'Cause you had
Deoxys.
Darkrai.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Deoxys.
But okay.
I remember that.
So the way that to explain because everybody knows Pokemon, and it's hard. And of course, Digimon, unless you're a fan of Digimon, you won't understand it.
Digimon
Monsters, Digimon, check yes. Okay. Pokemon, you have to treat when you have a Pokemon. What kind of part? What is a Pokemon to you? It's a partner, right? Exactly.
It's a buddy.
Exactly. That's the same thing. It's your friend. In Digimon, they're your friends. They're also a friend to you. And the way you treat your Pokemon is the way your Pokemon will react, fight with you. If you treat your Pokemon wrong, it won't listen to you. It won't learn anything. It's just not gonna, and it's not gonna evolve.
Okay.
Same with Digimon. The way you treat your Digimon is the way it will digivolve. Okay, so
digivolve.
Shut up.
It's got its own special name. Okay, here's my thing on
no,
that.
I'm not done. I'm not done. So they both Digimon and Pokemon, when they start off life, they start off as an egg. Right? You probably don't know about the Digimon. These all start off as an egg. Right?
But they're digital. So it's a Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
You're telling me that Digimon
is Tamagotchi.
It's just Tamagotchi that turns into a human.
Not a human. No,
I would say humanoid.
So there's three. So, and they have different titles. So they have their names, but their titles. They have titles. So there's.
Oh my god, they're kings and queens too?
No, not that type of title. As in, when they start off, when they hatch, I believe they're rookie. No, in training. When they start off hatch, they're in training. Then there's a second evolution from a slime Tamagotchi looking thing to something a little bit more characterized as a monster. And that's in training.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say, based on the fact that 90% of the people did not watch Digimon, Pokemon wins, Sammy.
Oh, Pokemon, I'll admit, so Pokemon most likely wins. It's just the conversation, and like I need to justify Digimon in itself.
Well, I feel like it justified itself for 5 seasons. And that's all you got.
I think it ran for at least 4 seasons too long.
I think
towards the end, I'll admit
it was battling against the other Mon in the in the telesphere. You know, you're dealing with something that was based off a video game that people were already connected to, and then Digimon was based off of a TV show based off of a movie where you had no context.
Okay. So I got the for Digimon, it goes from Digi-Egg to in training 1 and in training 2. They don't digivolve back to those two. They go from training 2 to rookie, which is the base form that you see all the Digimon, the normal.
Yeah, the little ones.
The little ones.
Okay. So they can devolve?
They evolve when they have to fight. They evolve according to the way you treat them and your bond with them.
So Digimon is just a Ditto that transforms to whatever you need it to be, but it can't do nothing.
It can't digivolve. Is not. No. You can't make it transform to whatever you want.
No, what I meant is that it transforms into the next, its evolution, but then it goes back to normal.
Yes.
Just like, Ditto does.
And
except Ditto is halfway useless.
Halfway useless. At least the Digimon's better than Ditto.
I mean, I don't know. Ditto gets away with making money in Pokemon cards. And that's another thing. Like, when you weigh the pros and cons, I think that Digimon had its moment, and it was probably freaking awesome. If I could even remember watching it, Like, I'm sure I enjoyed it, but it was at a time where Pokemon was like the main staple.
Yeah, and I
Everybody,
think Pokemon has
because there was
become a
so much
little bit.
more media for it.
So yeah, there was so much more media for it, and I feel like Pokemon kind of Americanized itself with it. It's still an anime. I still consider it an anime, but it's lost its touch to the anime line. Where Digimon, when it finished, it finished. It stayed anime. It's still anime. And like depending on how, like going back to like depending on how you treat the Digimon and everything. So the original, the one that I told you, Agumon. You treat them right and everything. After a certain point, if you need them to get stronger, but you're treating them wrong, it'll digivolve into like a skeleton, like full of anger kind of Digimon.
Okay, because I was about to say, what happens if you treat him like shit?
Yeah, and that's in the original Digimon. There's a part, so it goes Agumon and Greymon. That's the big normal dinosaur looking one with lines that has like a skull head, right? If you treat him wrong from there, that's when he transforms into like a Skull Greymon, which is the bad guy.
I have my hand up. Is it my turn?
Yes, Carter.
Okay. Question. In Pokemon,
Cartel.
right? There's multiple of the same Pokemon. Are there multiple of the same Digimon, or is that just the one Digimon?
They you can, if you go to the digital world, there's like their groups, their clans, or whatever you want to call them.
But like they
there's
all
multiple
look the
of the same
same.
one.
They're just got personalities.
And because they're digital, it's the digital world. It's not in the real world. It's like another universe.
See, that's another thing. At least Pokemon are like with you. They're real.
They can be with you. They can be in the real world with you.
But they're digital, so it doesn't. You just gonna carry your Tamagotchi little thingy with you the whole entire time?
Did you carry your Pokemon in a Pokeball?
Not Pikachu, or Meowth, or Wobbuffet at this point.
Okay, but you get what I mean. You carry them both.
But also, you're talking about like the similarities is like if you treat your Pokemon a specific way, they won't evolve and all this stuff. What about Pikachu? Pikachu was treated very kindly, and he chose to not evolve.
Okay.
How is that different? Like.
Okay.
More like, why is that different? Like,
why is that? I don't know. What are the bases? Okay, so I know the basis for Digimon digivolving, and it's a transformation. It's not an evolution.
So then why?
Because evolution digivolving is like.
So they can evolve and then go back
to their what they call
Transformers.
Their rookie form, their base form. So they transform based on the threat they have in front of them. The threat is, if the threat is more than what they can handle, then they can evolve to the next. Yes. So, and that's the thing. Sure, you can have Charizard. You can have a Charmander, Charizard, Blastoise, whatever, one of the originals, right? That evolves to Blastoise, Charizard, or Venusaur. You want to keep? You're hanging out at your place. You can't keep them anywhere.
That's a lie.
They're huge. You can't have them in the fucking living room.
Just because Charizard in the movie got his head stuck in that thing doesn't mean anything. The other Pokemon help him get out.
Okay, but still, you can't have fucking Venusaur in here because Venusaur is the biggest one. Venusaur is the biggest one of all.
Okay, he can hang out outside.
Exactly. You can't have your buddy that you've been with for the longest time help him evolve to the point where he is.
Not true. You could easily just, put it on a, what's it called? You can make a little patio for him and technically make it an inside patio.
See, Digimon if you
make a
had
green
to say
room.
plus Pokemon, I'll admit Pokemon doesn't have well, Pokemon does have some world-ending threats.
I mean,
Digimon
Team
has-
Rocket is literally
Yeah.
the team-ending threat. I mean, not Jesse and James, like
Team Rocket.
Giovanni and like actual Rocket.
Yeah. But see,
Big
you
honchos.
And
Digimon
legendaries messing
Universal
with time.
Digimon has universal threats.
Okay, so does Pokemon. Literally, the Pokemon that controls time and space were fighting. Literally, time and space.
Okay.
Yeah, like what? I was like, did you forget that timeline?
But
Meowth
But-
literally tricked everybody. Like not me. Yeah, Mewtwo literally tricked everybody into.
are we talking
and
about the
stole their
OG?
dang-
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
like
talking
the
OG.
movie. I'm
Okay,
talking about
OG movie?
Like,
OG movie?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Where
Fuck
he
the,
literally tricks everybody because he's just like, why? We gonna
Why?
make clones of everybody because I
don't
don't want to
know.
be the only clone. And then they
That's
fight
kinda
each other, and it's just like,
I'm about to cry now. Hold on, I had the notes here. Fuck. I lost it.
look, we all know which kind of freaking Pokemon
But see-
I want, and I just want the
Okay,
Squirtle.
so you know
Or
how
Snorlax.
Pokemon have different types: Earth, Water, Electric, and all that stuff.
Bro, I need a water companion because I can't swim. All right,
So,
that's why I
Digimon-
choose.
Digimon, they have all those types, but also they have virus types. They have
Poison.
That just sounds complicated.
it's
in this
complicated
So
as fuck.
wait, virus, so poison.
Virus is like a poison, yes.
Yes.
But there's also like literal poison ones. They have so many, and some Digivolutions probably if you look at them, you're like, how does that go into that? How does that transform into that? There's like no correlation.
Okay, but 1,000% some Pokemon do that too. I'll admit. Like the key one, or not even the key one. The sword that, like the shield that turns into a sword and shield type thing, but it's just like it don't even look right, and you're just like, huh?
You're just like, what the?
Or like it's the Torchic.
Torchic.
When its last evolution is Blaziken, and
Blaziken?
it looks like a man, but it's
Yeah,
not.
those-
You're like,
That's where I kind of get confused because, yeah, you got in the wild, it's like you can see the different evolutions in the wild. So I can run
you're
into a
like,
Blaziken, but you're like,
how?
that's a fucking human.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
feel like
fucking human.
like with Pokemon, it's gotten so repetitive in the sense that they'll make a Pokemon out of anything.
Trash Pokemon.
Yeah, like the trash Pokemon, key Pokemon, swords Pokemon,
A pigeon Pokemon. Key Pokemon.
Jinx. Come on. You really need a Nicki Minaj in Pokemon?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. But no, I think the whole Digimon versus Pokemon thing is that one just surpassed the other. Like there are Digimon fans like you.
I will say
you are valid. I promise you are valid
of what
in your love of Digimon.
there are
But
validations. In the end, Digimon are the strongest.
I don't know about that because it did
Digimon-
not survive more than 5 seasons.
I'm not talking about the series. I'm talking about itself, as in Digimon are stronger and they will
But they're
defeat
digital.
Pokemon.
Cannot.
They're digital.
They can
Yeah,
be.
they're
They can
digital.
be in the real world.
I don't think that they would be able.
Although
to
I'll
beat
admit,
Pokemon.
if you do not want to cry, or if you want to cry like you cried with the Pokemon with the first Mewtwo movie, I suggest Last Evolution. Because apparently, when you spoiler, you grow out of your Digimon.
Stan, you don't grow out of your Pokemon, so I don't want to hear nothing.
That
You can
fucking
keep your
sucks
Pokemon
right
forever,
there, man. You
alright?
grow out of your fucking Digimon. That It's
Yeah,
like
'cause you grow
it's like
up.
me
All right,
losing
Timmy, you're
Dalton.
5 years old. Get rid of them.
It's like me. It's like we at a certain point, me and Dalton. All right, Dalton. It was good knowing you.
Dalton's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
It was great knowing you. It was fun. All right, time for the Fast and Furious splitting the road.
Later, homie.
What was the song? What was the song? I forgot.
It's been a
Long day.
We're gonna get copyright.
Oh, good lord.
No, but I think
strength comparison.
This is the problem.
Hey, strength comparison.
I
Digimon
still
win.
go with
You'll never know.
Digimon win.
You'll never
That's
know.
true. Do you imagine in this era
Digimon
of
can beat a
crossovers,
god.
I would like to. What are you talking about? Pokemon are gods. They literally made the world.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
There ain't no way that Digimon's taking down Arceus.
They can and they will.
Especially not when
Homie,
it's
they
V
created
stuff.
the entire universe.
Yeah.
They can and they will. They can defeat a god.
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
I'll believe it when I see it.
In the next crossover event.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That show doesn't exist anymore.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure I'm 100% sure there's a Digimon show somewhere. They're still showing some.
Wait, but you think that? Do you think?
It's actually kind of like went downhill at a certain point because now it's like Digifusion, and it's like half of the one Digimon and half of the other. I'm like, this is stupid. It's very.
That sounds
annoying.
like a terrible concoction. I try to imagine that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, that's it for today, everybody. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching this episode, the third episode of the Geek Collective podcast. Don't forget to check my merch out at MidnightGame.shop. And don't forget to check. I can't looking at you.
Sorry.
Hold on. I can't with you. Don't forget to check out my use coupon code Midnight01 on any W purchase on checkout. And don't forget to check us out on all of our social medias. I'll put the links down below, but check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter,
Spotify.
Twitch. Everything's going to be down below in the description. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.